saving and investing. So many people get these two words mixed up, or they interchange them, thinking they mean the exact same thing. They are vastly different, but not everyone understands. Savings is done for that bike you wanted to buy as a child, or these days, in the age of Strava mammals, for extortionate treks, joints, or ribble bikes that you need as an adult. Mammals? Well, that's middle-aged men in lycra, as if you didn't know. Savings can be classed as putting cash away for the rainy day or building up an emergency fund, usually equal to approximately 6 months of your salary. Savings goes into a bank or building society account. Usually they call it a high interest savings account. Yeah, right, I checked that one. The actual rate on these accounts might be really, really low in terms of interest. We all know these days it pays little or no interest. It's not designed to grow. In fact, these accounts loses the buying power over time due to inflation. It is merely a vehicle to store money that you need very, very quickly. Now, investing, done either as a lump sum or on a regular basis, is placing money into a product for the medium to long term. And this means from 60 months onwards or 5 years. Investing can take the form of an ISA, a GIA, or a bond. There are other options available, such as an EIS and a VCT, etc., but these are not for everyone, and we will cover these types of products off at another time. Many people hear the word investment and they pull a strange face, followed by the words such as, "Oh, an uncle of mine lost a fortune on investments years ago and no one in my family will touch them right now." Two things to note here. One, that uncle did the wrong thing at the wrong time and for the wrong reason, but more on that later. Secondly, if you are working, there is every chance you are in a pension scheme, and this in itself will be invested in some of the great companies of the world. If I said to you, would you like to be a shareholder in companies such as Amazon, Apple, Volkswagen, BP, Microsoft, Allianz and so on, you would probably think being part of these would be amazing. Investing allows you the opportunity to have small stakes in many of these companies around the world. The home where your company shares are kept will be called ISAs, GIAs, or bond, and may differ for many reasons, including tax purposes, but that's not important. Being a stakeholder in a business allows you to benefit from the profits and share in the growth of the company. Now back to the uncle who lost a fortune. So many people invest in an attempt to time the markets and become greedy, and when their timing doesn't work, they panic and pull out. Here is where the uncle's story comes in. Selling his shares in the great companies of the world as he needed the money back, as he had a short time frame and his plan didn't work. Investing for the long term. History has shown us that if you invest and spend time in the market as opposed to trying to time the market, you will be successful. This means creating a financial plan at the outset, looking at your income and expenditure both now and in the future, and any large sums either to be spent or to be received. Once you know what you want and when you need it, the investment strategy can be created. Get a current account where your income will flow into and the bills, direct debits and spending will come from. This will be your everyday account. Name it that way. Next, you will need to create a bank or building society savings account. This will hold your emergency fund, your money needed within the next 12 to 60 months. You will either save into this on a regular basis from your current account or with a lump sum, entirely up to you. These accounts will usually not keep pace with inflation, but they have a specific purpose to be able to access cash very quickly when required. Lastly, you will have your long-term pot, your investment ISA, your GIA, your bond. These will be paid into on a regular basis as well, or lump sums. They will be used for your large spending plans or income requirements in the future. By that, at least 60 months away. Based on how you invest in the great companies of the world, the value of these long-term pots will go up and will go down. But because you have segmented out your money and have an understanding that this is for the long term, you will not follow your uncle's footsteps and you will not sell into cash when you see it fall. Trust in this process.